supports the cause that we will see in that movie. I'm grateful that my colleague, the German Consul General Stefan Schneider, is here with us, and he's also supporting this festival. I'm also very grateful that we have the Austrian director and scriptwriter Thomas Roth here with us, together with the main actor, Jeff Wilbush, and I'm really looking forward to the discussion afterwards. Personally, I have not seen the film yet, so to me also it will be a big surprise, but what I read reminds me a lot of what I have experienced here talking to survivors of the Holocaust. So there are still Austrians living here in Los Angeles who had to leave, who were children like Victor, who went through all this horror, and they are still talking about that. And that is really fascinating and very flattering when I speak to those survivors. And it's so important that what a generation has gone through is keeping alive. And this notion, never forget, is even more important today. And therefore, I'm very happy that films like SCHACHTEN are screened, are coming also to the US from Europe. And the notion of racism, the notion of intolerance, anti-Semitism, exclusion of minorities, we will find in Europe, in Austria. We also find it here in the United States. We find that society gets more and more polarized. And this polarization is so important, and we fight against it, and that we stand up, and that we also search and look for justice, because I understand one important aspect in the film is also the justice system, and it's very, very important that you have a good and valid justice system. Back in Europe, as you know, there is a war going on. There are human rights violations, there are violations, crimes against humanity, and even genocide, probably. And we will see things not in the same scale like in World War II, but we will see that again. And it is so important that what happened currently in the Ukraine will also be brought to justice, so that people understand. And I would like to quote what Simon Wiesenthal said, it's justice and not revenge. Very important. So together with you, I'm very much looking forward to that film and to the discussion afterwards. Once again, thank you for joining us. Enjoy the screening and the Q&A. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Justice and revenge. Now, just a little housekeeping. Some of you have